So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And that misses. And we're underway here in the home opener. Just missed. That one misses. Now 3-1. Lopez fires. Drilled out towards left center field. Harris sizes this one up. Brings it in. One away. Laureano comes up to hit. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. This one in the air, center field. Harris makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty. That one close, ruled a ball. And the count even 1-1. Started after it. Appeal to third. Did not go. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Atlanta. And our pitcher tonight, Logan Gilbert. What do we need to know here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Manzardo. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Manzardo takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's the Braves DH, Brendan Donovan. And that's in there for strike 1. Just missed. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park, here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So up next, Kyle Manzardo. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No score here in the second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Now 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Jackson Holiday. Swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Inside just missed. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Right side, hard hit. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here at Truist Park, home of the Braves since 2017. These fans didn't experience a home postseason game a year ago, but the Braves did qualify as a wild card team before getting swept by the Padres.
Yeah, that was a tough series for Atlanta. They played a doubleheader for seeding purposes the day after the regular season was scheduled to finish.
The Braves did reach the postseason, but they had to fly cross-country to Petco Park to play the Padres. Plus, they lost Chris Sale going into the final weekend of the season. That was a tough blow.
Yeah, no doubt. Injuries were a huge part of the Braves story in 2024. Everyone is hoping for better luck this season, that's for sure.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Yelly stepping into the box now. Fought off foul. Manzardo. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Tag, got him. Aggressive base running there, trying to take advantage of the defense, but he's out at third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. just missed. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And stepping in for the Yankees, Johan Rojas.
Whoa.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Wells makes the catch. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in the dirt. One out,
One
bases
ball,
empty.
No strike. 1-1.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
1-2.
Upstairs, and the count's full.
Count's full.
Good plate
Thank you,
appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Laureano now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swings and sends a rocket to right. They got it for out number 2. Devers now struck out looking at his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the power hitting catcher, Austin Wells. Gilbert back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Pitch misses.
One strike.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Swings through that.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Now one missed.
Full count.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball. 1 strike.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that one fouled off. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
He's in there.
Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. In the dirt. Takes it in for the out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. Start of the fourth at the plate. Jordan Westberg. Fouled off left side. Fouled off down the right side. Fastball is outside.
1 ball, 2 strike. Ball. 2-2.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, and it's off the wall. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Manzardo stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that one finds its way through. And it gets by him. Westberg coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. He hammers one out to right. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Jackson Holliday stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball right side. What a stop. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So digging in, Ezekiel Tovar. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Yankees up by 3. Runner takes off. Hard hit, right side. Santana with the throw to first. As the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second. Johan Rojas stepping in now for the Yankees. Foul ball there.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
1 out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Throw on to Santana. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. In there at the knees.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, still 0-2. And misses inside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. That's a hit. Throw cut off to third. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. A lot of hitters tell themselves.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. Here's Yelich at the dish.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get out one hitter at a time.
Clement, the runner at third. Donovan over at second. Ramirez at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon. Strike one.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
Tag, and he's out at the plate. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ramon Laureano.
Now pitching.
Number 80 on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Laureano goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The wind of the pitch.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Inside, just missed. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that one hammered, and that is a foul ball. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And Raffy muscles one out of here. It's 5-zip. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Westberg around third. He'll score. Dubon with a quick throw back in. And the lead runner holds on at second base. So up next, Jackson Holliday. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. Coming home. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. They limit the damage here. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Holliday. On to first. And a quick out, number one. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Austin Wells. Caught looking his first time up.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Mason Wynn next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Oh, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Eric Sabrowski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Dubon hauls it in, and there's one away. So digging in, Johan Rojas. Yeah, that skips into dirt. That's the third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 strike.
To the right side, Clement. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
For the New York Yankees, number 53, Cody Thunderberg.
Laureano sprinting after it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ernie Clement next up for the Braves. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Abreu makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Braves. Laureano on the move towards the line. Corrals it. And that is the third. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Matt Festa gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game. That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the Grant Clement. Here's Wynn for one. Out of Santana, two.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. And we're back. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Jose
Funderburk back to work. Swinging a foul out of play.
You know, these Braves looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
The 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Lunging, but it gets down.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Runner takes off. Abreu makes his way towards it, makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
The right fielder,
Mauricio Dubon next up for the Braves.
Dubon.
Abreu on the move towards foul ground. Brings it in for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Kyle Manzardo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Hit hard, base hit. In there safely.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. That one ripped, but foul. Manzardo on third. Contreras on at first with nobody out. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Up the middle, base hit, and a run comes in. Contreras around second. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
out to short, makes a sliding stop. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Here's the center fielder.